I became interested in working with an aging population. I had some early influences due to my grandmother, very close with her. So that kind of sparked my interest. And then when I came to college, I heard about there's this new gerontology program, and I thought this would be a really great fit for me, and it's worked out really well.
I tried majoring in psychology for a while, moved to social work, and kind of didn't know what direction I wanted to go until I came into the gerontology program.
When people find out that my interest is gerontology, their eyes light up and they just seem to have a little more respect for you.
I think I knew that gerontology was the right fit for me after I took my first class in gerontology. Things resonated with me. What we were talking about was making sense. The instructor was talking about how important it is to think about aging, an aging population, it's worthwhile. And that really just resonated with me.
I was very close with my grandparents and my great aunts and uncles because I always loved spending time with them. So then when I found out that UNI had a gerontology program, I started in courses in aging.
And it kind of just fit, it made sense, and it worked for me.
The job market for professionals in aging is definitely growing. The baby boomer population is exploding right now. Many people are retiring. I think there's a lot of great job opportunities coming up.
The older adult population in the U.S. and across the world is really expanding, and that really opens many new opportunities for us.
Right now is an awesome time to start a career in aging because of the baby boomers. They are getting to that point of retirement, and since the numbers are increasing across the nation, it's perfect time to graduate and try to find a job.
I can only imagine the scope of jobs that are going to be available for people. So I feel like I'm in a good, secure place where I can find a job for myself.
Some misconceptions regarding careers in aging are that maybe it's a little bit depressing, it's a little bit sad, maybe you'll be dealing with death on a daily basis. That's not at all true.
This population is anything but depressing. I mean, they have so much to offer. I'm here because they were here before me. And I wouldn't be the person I am without the guidance of the older adults that have shown me the way.
I think they're very engaging. It's a lot of fun being with them, and I feel really rejuvenated once I get a chance to talk to them every day that I go to work. So I feel like these misconceptions are misplaced.
We're not just here, trying to make your last few days comfortable. We're here to kind of show you the way of life as an older individual, show you what there is still out there that you might not have thought was possible for you to do at that age.
From my own experience in working in the field, a lot of it was actually just transitioning people into a different environment. It was very rewarding for me to get them settled into their new home, work with family members. I thought it was very enjoyable.
It takes true passion, but with anything you do, if you have passion for the field, it's not a job. It really is. There's so much internal gratification, I think, that comes from serving a population who is so appreciative.
I feel like I'm giving back and I'm getting things in the same perspective. I feel like the population really cares what I'm trying to do. They're listening to me, they're energetic, and I'm gaining a lot of life experience as well.
It's just knowing that you're helping a population that is in need of services, and so they know that they're not being forgotten about.
At the end of the day, what matters is satisfaction. I feel like a career in aging is very fulfilling and promising, not only personally but also professionally.
For me, it's very rewarding. So how to make good decisions and to learn about late life and learn with these people, things that are doing well and why some people are not doing so well, and try to apply in my own life.
After having been in so many different areas, I feel like I finally found something that I love to do. Meeting with the elderly day in and day out, I have realized that they have a perception to life that I, at this age, cannot even understand.
Being a teacher will give me the opportunity to talk about the field, how much exciting this area. And I also would like to do research because I think it's so important. We need research to develop the field and advance the field of gerontology.
I had the opportunity to be a hospice volunteer for about a year. That ended up opening my eyes to the other side of kind of working with older adults and kind of the tougher situations at times. And other than that, I've done some fitness instructing for older adult classes and just kind of getting into the service fields now.
My future career plans are to be a long-term care administrator, hopefully in the state of Iowa with our high population of aging people.
I would say the best thing to be able to tell somebody who's looking at gerontology is to really kind of get some hands-on experience as quickly as you can. Like I said, I had some experiences in high school. If you can get anything before you get to college, that's great. If not, take advantage of the time that you have here at college to kind of get some one-on-one experience with that population that you're considering.
I think to job shadow or just to go into like even a nursing home or a senior center and just watch and see all the different options you could go with an aging career, and then they could kind of decide what way they want to take it.
The career fields are just endless. You just have to look for them.
I think it's just a practical and inevitable part of life, and that it kind of gets overshadowed or overlooked a lot. So it's a field that I think is really important because all of us are going to get old, and so why not think about it now and make the best of aging now while we can, and prepare ourselves.
I would say careers in aging are definitely not boring. In my experience, every day is different. You encounter new challenges, new exciting things, so it's not the same old thing every day, day after day. It's always exciting.
I think I just love the field, and working with the older adults is, I mean, they teach you so much, and I think it's great.
For me, older adults instead of kids, I just kind of feel more of a connection there. I've always been told I've been a little older for my age. I don't know if that's the case or not, but I kind of don't connect with little kids as well as I do with older adults. You can always learn from them so well. They always have great stories to tell, and it's more comfortable relationship for me rather than little kids.
I love gerontology. I think oftentimes it's overlooked, and we think that maybe life stops at a certain age, but I think we need to remember that there's a lot of life to live, even into older adulthood, and I think that's very, very exciting, and people need to think more about that.
I'm very optimistic, and I do think there will be a great need of people, qualified people in all the areas, even education, university, or working with older adults directly.
And I think if they're looking for a future career, this is one that's going to be around for a long time.